Hi guys, finally, the review of Met Gala 2024. I know it has been 2 weeks from the Met Gala, but it took me so long to search about every designer, every dress, because the video is not about whether the dress is beautiful or not. I'm going to dive deeper into the outfits, discussing what designers wanted to convey the references, whether the outfits align with the theme of Met Gala, and much more. Everything in one video. So let's not waste any time, grab your coffee or drink and let's enjoy the video. Also guys, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe on my channel for more fashion content. So let me shortly explain what is Met Gala if you don't know. The Met Gala, officially known as the Costume Institution Gala, is a high-profile annual fundraising event held at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City. It kicks off the Costume Institute annual fashion exhibit, and attendants are expected to dress according to the theme of the exhibit. The event is attended by a host of celebrities, designers and influencers, making it one of the most anticipated and glamorous nights in the fashion world. And the theme for this Met Gala was a Garden of Time. So let's talk about the outfits. I'm going to break down this video into brand categories. I'll take one brand and discuss all outfits from this brand in one category. The first one will be Laeva, since it's one of the sponsors of Met Gala 2024. And the director of Met Gala, Anna Wintour, picked this brand for herself this year. As you guys know, many celebrities at the Met Gala try to hide their outfits with umbrellas or something else before they arrive on the red carpet, then they reveal their stunning looks. Anna Wintour did the opposite. She left the hotel in a simple white dress, which is not a big surprise because she often picks a white dress for Met Gala. She is a classic woman, but instead of taking off her clothes, she added a very beautiful custom coat from Laeva. The collar was made of silk and decorated with flowers made from feathers, which were hand-painted and decorated with pearls and beads. I think it suits Anna Wintour very well, not too crazy and very classy. By the way, the Laeva black coat was inspired by a cape designed by Charlie Frederick Worth, which is also displayed at the Met Gala exhibition. Now, let's talk about Taylor Russell. If you don't know who Taylor Russell is, she is a Canadian actress. I'll try to explain to you guys who every person is if you don't know, so no worries if you don't know someone. Taylor Russell wore one of the most beautiful dresses of the whole night. In her look, the whole attention goes to the corset, which was made by a 3D printer and then painted to look like wood. Very interesting technique. And we can see a similar dress on Ariana Grande. The belts and skirts look very familiar. The only difference is that Ariana's corset was made from mothers of pearl, which is pretty cool. In my opinion, Taylor Russell's dress looked better. Let me guys know which dress you prefer more. Next we see American actress Greta Lee. She is wearing a very beautiful dress that perfectly fits the floral theme. This is a reference to Laeva Spring-Summer 2023 collection. Next we see Aya Edebiri. She is an American actress and comedian. Very beautiful dress that references the last Laeva collection. At first I wasn't very impressed by the dress. I thought it was too grandma style, but the work that was done to create the dress is unbelievable. The dress was made from lace and all those flowers were hand-painted and then hand-embroidered. I love the gradient of the colors because the theme is Garden of Time, so the flowers look like they're gonna fade as everything in our lives. Now, let's talk about Laeva's men's looks. The first one is probably my favorite men's look from whole Met Gala night. Dan Levy, or Dan Levi, an American-Canadian actor and a filmmaker, picked the brand for himself. I love this suit. I feel like they found a perfect balance between the classic suit and the Met Gala theme. We can also see the same gradient with the faded flowers as we saw on the woman's look, and beautiful handmade work and beads. Next is British actor Josh O'Connor, who played Prince Charles in The Crown and in the new movie Challengers. Here we see in suit, but not in a classic version, which references the last Laeva collection. My favorite part is the flowers shoes, which are also embroidered with beads. They are called Campo. Very nice and cute. The next brand we're gonna talk about is Windowson. This is a very new designer who I think was making a dress for the Met Gala for the first time. So exciting! Cardi B wore an enormous black dress from this brand. As I mentioned earlier, they were trying to hide Cardi B's outfit. I don't know how they managed to do it because it seems impossible. This dress created a lot of memes and scandals. If you guys didn't know, there is a little ritual at the Met Gala. When a celebrity is walking on a red carpet, they always ask 1-2 minute interviews, and there is always the question, who are you wearing today? And let's see the video what Cardi B said.
It's work, for
It's
sure.
work, but
Yeah.
you feel amazing. Who made this?
I feel amazing. It's this amazing designer. They're Asian and everything.
So Cardi B was wearing a dress from pretty new Chinese designer who created his brand in 2019 in Antwerp. He has a very unique and futuristic style. I'm really happy that such a small and not very well-known brand got such a big opportunity to create a dress for the Met, but unfortunately Cardi B couldn't remember his name. But I know the community on the Instagram was very supportive. Everyone was reposting these designers, so guys, I highly recommend to go on the page of the designer and put some likes or give him a follow. Let's talk about another one of my favorite brands, Schiaparelli. I think this brand was created for the events like that. Let me just guys show some of the outfits. So every red carpet I'm so excited for this brand. Unfortunately this year they had only one look on the red carpet, and it wasn't the most exciting one in my opinion. Jennifer Lopez wore a dress from Schiaparelli. I think she is an ambassador for this brand. Obviously the dress is stunning, Jennifer Lopez is stunning, her body looks perfect, she looks perfect, especially at this age. Jennifer Lopez, what's your secret? Tell us. The dress is completely handmade, embroidered with pearls and crystals and 2.5 million beads. Its creation took 800 hours or 33 days. Extravagant work, but could be more extravagant for Schiaparelli. Another brand that perfectly fits the Met Gala theme is Alexander McQueen. They created one of my favorite looks of the entire Met Gala, worn by beautiful Lana Del Rey. Lana Del Rey is coming to my city next month, but the tickets were sold out so fast. I'm still hoping I'll be able to get a ticket, so guys, if you live in Boston and you have an extra ticket, let me know. The custom dress was created by a new creative director of Alexander McQueen, Sean McGurr. If you guys haven't seen, I mentioned his first collection in my Paris Fashion Week video. I'll link the link down below for you. Don't forget to check it out. This look was referenced from Alexander McQueen's own 2006 collection. The theme of the collection was widows, and on the original dress, the model wore deer horns. In the new dress, they replaced the deer horns with real branches, and the branches on the dress were imitated and covered in a bronze paint. Also, Lana Del Rey and Sean McGurr both had bags with watches. It was for the people who didn't get the theme from their looks, referencing the theme Garden of Time. Let's talk about another brand, not very typical for the Met Gala. In terms of dressing, Swarovski. They had 5 celebrities in their outfits, and all of them followed a similar theme. Each woman represented one of the nature elements. Let's start with the first element and my favorite, Irina Shayk. Her element was air. Very beautiful dress made completely from Swarovski crystals, which took around 200 hours to create. Anna Kyaye and American model represented water. She looked stunning. Another, one of my favorite looks, containing around 98,000 shiny blue crystals and a necklace with 1,050 diamonds made artificially in a laboratory, costing around $250,000. Sounds too much to me. Iman Haman, a Dutch supermodel, represented the sun. Her look was made from 3,456 gemma crystals and 100,000 gold crystals. Cory Close, another American model, represented a flower which perfectly fit the theme. Her dress was made from 180,000 Florence and Millennia Swarovski crystals, taking around 1,600 hours to make. The last woman representing a nature element was Giovanna Engelbert. She is not a model like the previous girls, she is a creative director of Swarovski, and her element was nature. The perfect marketing advertisement for their product. 10 out of 10. Also guys, let me know which nature element you like the most. Now, let's talk about Givenchy. I think they had one of the best outfits at the Met, if not the best. Not by only me, but many sources. Kendall Jenner wore a dress created by Alexander McQueen for Givenchy's Fall-Winter Collection 1999. The biggest highlight of the dress is that it was never worn by a human being. In 1999, the dresses were shown on mannequins, so this is the first time someone has worn this dress, fitting the Sleeping Beauty theme. Another look from Givenchy was worn by Zendaya. A little spoiler alert, it's not the only dress Zendaya wore for the Met Gala. We'll talk about another dress later in this video. She picked a Givenchy dress from John Galliano's era, Spring-Summer 1996 collection. Very beautiful dress that was also never worn by anyone except the model on the fashion show. They also added a hat to this dress, but from Alexander McQueen. Now, let's talk about Maison Margiela and his creative director John Galliano, who was the star of this Met Gala. People were even calling it not Met Gala but Met Galliano. The first look is from Bad Bunny, a singer. His look was inspired by the latest Maison Margiela collection, which I have a whole video about, and I actually think it's one of the most popular videos, so guys, check it out. His look has a lot of small details, one of which is the flowers that he is holding. He is holding 3 flowers. The first one is Flor de Maga, the national flower of Puerto Rico, where Bad Bunny is from. The second flower is a rose, a symbol of beauty, and the third is flax, which Sleeping Beauty pricked herself with in the fairy tale. Next is Kim Kardashian. This is a custom dress that references Dior Couture 1997. The lace of the dress is completely made of metal threads, and I'm truly amazed by her waist. So skinny. We can see it on the video how hard it was to fit, and I bet it was really hard to breathe. Many people didn't like the cardigan, saying it hid the beautiful corset, but this is one of the keys of Maison Margiela's brand. Also guys, I wanna quickly talk about her shoes. They are crazy. She was in shoes without heels because they were scared if she would wear heels and she would step on a dress, the dress would get destroyed. So guys, I admire by Kim Kardashian because this is a lot of effort to be in this dress. Tell me, what do you think about it? Next, we finally see Zendaya's first look in custom Maison Margiela. It's not official information, but many sources said it was inspired by John Galliano in Dior. You guys can see both the dress and decide what do you think. Do they look similar to you or not? For me, they look very similar, and I think I like Dior version more. The brand doesn't give any comments. It's obvious one brand can't say that they were inspired by another brand. Next, I think this is the best designer who understood the theme of Met Gala and did a fantastic job. I know guys that I probably say it about every brand, but this one is honestly the best. You'll see why I think so. The first look literally was the star of the Met Gala. The singer Tyler, who wore a custom Balmain dress made from the tree kind of scents, referencing a scent clock. It was her first Met Gala and I'm sure not the last one. great job. I love how not basic it is. They did a fantastic job. A different topic, how she was moving in this dress. She literally couldn't, so they carried her like a statue. This is also not a reusable dress. It was literally made on her. And after the red carpet, Oliver Rousteing, the creative director of Balmain, cut off the bottom of the dress, so she could walk at least. Speaking of Oliver Rousteing, he was also attending Met Gala, and for his outfit he picked a top with his face, just in case you would not remember his face. So clever. Another dress from Balmain was worn by American actress Ellie Fanning. Not as epic as the previous dress, but still very beautiful. We can see these beautiful crystal birds that look like they were made from ice. The dress was made from organza and covered in grey-blue resin, creating a glass effect. Let's talk about the last brand for today, and one of my favorite brands in general, Balenciaga, which didn't disappoint me this Met Gala. We will start with Michelle Yeoh, who wore a couture Balenciaga dress, a very beautiful aluminum dress, unfortunately without any relation to the theme. Next we see Nicole Kidman. Her dress was inspired by a Cristobal Balenciaga dress in 1951. The black part of the dress is made from 3,000 leaves that looks like feathers and 150 meters of fabric. The last member of Balenciaga team is a French actress, Isabelle Huppert, who probably has the most beautiful story of her dress. The dress was also inspired by an archive dress, but not a Balenciaga archive, rather another French fashion house called Galot Sur. I don't know how to pronounce it. The fashion house was founded by 4 sisters, and one of the sisters was Isabelle Huppert's great-great-grandmother. If you look at the picture, the train of the dress looks like petals of a flower. Very beautiful and deep reference. And there you have it, guys, Met Gala Fashion Review 2024. I know, guys, I did not include all the outfits, there are just so many of them. Tell me, guys, which look was your favorite. If I did not include your look, write about your favorite look in the comments. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe on my channel for more fashion content. Also, guys, follow me on Instagram, Dmitry Friesman, where I post a lot of OTD and funny content, in my opinion, of course. Until next time, stay stylish.